how to take care of coral. This is a common question we get from our customers. How to protect a coral and how to take care of the coral, because coral erodes over a period of time. Because coral is a organic gemstone, so it will get affected with all chemicals and abrasive materials. So let us understand what is this coral, what we use for the astrological purposes for Mangal Bhagavan, Kuja or Mars. So this coral looks like this. This is the actual coral we get from the ocean. Coral grows over a period of time. The red coral, which is recommended for astrological purpose, is not the coral what we see in the reefs. When you go for snorkeling or deep diving into ocean, you find corals. Those are not the corals. These are red corals. Red corals grow in two places across the globe where our Mangal Bhagavan's cosmic energies are more. One is near Japan and another is near Italy or the Mediterranean region in the Mediterranean Sea. So the coral which grows in Japan is famously known as the Japanese coral, and near in the Mediterranean Sea it is called as Italian coral. So the coral which grows in Japan, the scientific name of this coral is called as Corallium japonica, and the coral which grows in Mediterranean Sea is called as Corallium rubrum. Both are corals, but different origin, different subspecies. The red coral grows minimum of 50 meters to 300 meters maximum depth in ocean. So 300 meters is almost 1000 feet depth the coral grows. The coral grows 2 to 5 millimeter in a year. So this is approximately a uh, 6 year old coral, 6 centimeter rather I will say, which takes 10 to 12 years to form this size. And to reach this size of stem thickness, it takes minimum of 200 to 300 years. A 13 carat coral takes so much of time to form. So, so this is a beautiful Japanese coral which a thick core, very thick. Italian corals are usually thin in nature compared to the Japanese coral. The Japanese coral takes somewhere around 200 to 300 years to form, while the Italian coral takes somewhere around 100 to 200 years to form. In Italy also we can get this size of coral, Italian coral. In Japanese coral also we can get this, depends on the stem size. We recommend Japanese coral usually because it takes much deeper depths to follow. It's a slow growing process, highly effective for astrological purposes, and sourced ethically from Japan. Coral reefs are protected under international environmental law. Smuggling or illegal sourcing is completely banned in India. It has to come through proper channel to India. Hence, actual corals are very expensive than the corals what we get famously known as Desi corals or Taiwanese coral, which are white corals which are colored and dyed. The dye never goes off. DYE. The colored dye never leaves for ages. So don't mistake with that. A real coral will have a lot of growth lines. Each and every growth line, which is microscopic in nature, will take at least 3 to 4 years to form. More the growth lines, the price is more. This 13 carat will not be less than available in the market, less than 1 to 1.5 lakh rupees in the market. If somebody gives a coral for 2,000, 3,000, that should be a big alarm for you. Coral is after all calcium carbonate formed over a period of time. Any exposure to chemicals, abrasive materials, even normal soap, petrol, diesel, gasoline will have an erosive effect on it. The luster of the coral depends how well you preserve it. Frequent oiling with baby oils or clear oils is very highly recommended. The pores will get filled with oils so that external chemicals will not get into it. Even our serum, our sweat from our human body will cause erosion to these corals. So please ensure that these corals don't get exposed to soaps and detergents. Even just simple hand wash will have erosive effect on it. The luster will go. Apply oil frequently, weekly once or 15 days once. Take a cotton cloth, wipe it nicely, rub it to give the finish so that it looks very lustrous, and absolute energies will get absorbed into it, and Mangal Bhavan or Mars will give greater effects if you manage the coral properly. This is my coral, which is a Japanese coral, deep red color, fixed in diamond. Taken care for over ages. Now it's been protected well. The shine is good. We keep rubbing the coral so that the shine keeps coming. Even in urban cities, exposing this coral to a normal tap water, which undergoes a lot of salination processes to make it edible one, contains a lot of calcium carbonate and a lot of anti-infectants in it. That also causes problem. So after just washing under a normal pipe water or tap water, rub it thoroughly so that a thin layer of slime doesn't form on it, which causes damage to the coral. Inside the coral, there are veins inside the coral. In Japanese coral, there will be a lot of veins, and Italian coral, there are less vein. The core is very hard in the Japanese coral. When you keep exposing this to harsh chemicals and acids, alkalines, the coral will cave off and the lines will get exposed, then it becomes non-wearable. If you have a coral which has a veins inside, damage or a hole or your polo, it's original coral. It's a good coral. So taking care of a coral is highly uh, difficult process. So even after heating, if you wash, you should be very careful that soap doesn't fall. If it falls immediately with the tissue, rub it off. Contact RudraTree for more information. RudraTree sources this coral ethically from various countries, Italy and Japan, with the proper import, export duties paid to the government of India, then comes to us. So definitely the corals at RudraTree will be at a premium cost, but it will be original, authenticity certifications given by RudraTree will never be challenged by any best labs in the country. Because as you know, we are the only organization in India having TUV Rainland ISO certified, which takes 5 years to get the certification process. The TUV Rainland has stringent mechanisms to monitor the certification processes. The supply chain of RudraTree is never contaminated till it reaches you. So that guarantee is the RudraTree guarantee. That's why we call RudraTree Rudraksha and Gemstones. It is a divine connection. So start your divine connections with us. Approach us. We'll evaluate your horoscope as per the most ancient method of Kundalis, and we'll give the recommendation to you and change your karmas. Live a better life. What is deemed fit in your Kundalis. Contact us for more information. We have 5 gemologists always around the clock work for you, and we have 4 senior experts who are having an experience of 50 to 70 years in the field of gemology, and they're almost 80 plus years. They guide us every day, they teach us every day, so that we don't make any mistakes in our recommendations, or we don't mistakes in giving a right quality of gemstone to you. And we have 5 branches in Bangalore, 3 are retail and 2 are wholesale. Please visit our retail branches. In South Bangalore, we are located in Banargata Road near Indian Institute of Management. And in the North Bangalore, we are located near Hebbal, Sahakar Nagar. And the Central Bangalore, we are located in the Chickpet in the MM Lane, Nagarapet. It's difficult to reach Central Bangalore. We will have parking issues. So I kindly require you to visit either North Bangalore showroom or South Bangalore showroom. So we should be very happy to visit us. We will satisfy the guaranteed spiritual connect to start with. Contact RudraTree for more information. The numbers are displayed here. These numbers work 24 by 7. You'll be able to get the right information from us. Shivaya Namaha. Om Namah Shivaya.